Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here. It is Friday morning here on the Las Vegas Strip. It's a really nice morning. Actually, it's about 43 degrees right now and just really nice out here. No breeze, no wind. It's supposed to get up to about 57 today, so it's just going to be a nice day. However, the rains are returning. It's like we've got a 3-day weekend this weekend. Martin Luther King's day on Monday. So, but it's supposed to be rainy all weekend, starting tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon. They're showing it's like all the way through Monday morning. So it'll be a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain, and just a rainy day all the way around. So now Martin Luther King weekend is a little bit busier than the normal, especially for January. And so it gets a little uptick in business. So the casino should be fairly busy this weekend, I would think. As it's one of those weekends where a lot of people come in on Friday and they leave on Sunday. And then they have that Monday to rest up. So should be a good weekend here in Vegas, except for the rain and the wind. The rain's okay. The wind I could do without, but that's okay, huh? Hope everybody has a great weekend wherever you're going to be at. As we just kind of roam around the strip here and take a look at everything that's going on, which isn't much. It's like starting this video is about 7:45 this morning, 7:45 a.m. on your radio dial. As we'll just kind of walk along here. You see it's slightly overcast now, but those clouds are real thin. So back behind me, back behind the MGM here, it's like the sun's kind of peeking out through them. So it's supposed to be a nice day today all the way around. Yesterday was kind of an end of an era, I guess you could say that, as far as the Las Vegas Raiders go. As Derek Carr, their starting quarterback since 2013 or whatever, put out his statement saying goodbye to the Raider universe in Las Vegas, as he expects to be traded, and I'm sure he will be traded, before the start of next season. And it has to be a scapegoat. It's like for the way this season went. I've said it all along. They made a huge mistake hiring Josh McDaniel, and I'm not a fan of his. I think he's a horrible coach. I don't think he could put together. He was a good offensive coordinator with the Patriots. Don't get me wrong, but as a head coach, he set the Broncos back years before they got Peyton Manning in to kind of right the ship, and they ended up winning a Super Bowl. After he was fired. But, they had, like I said, they had to have a scapegoat, and Derek Carr is that scapegoat. So, he seems like a pretty good dude. Obviously not the best quarterback in the league, and obviously he's 32, going to be 33 years old. So, time's kind of catching up with him also. But seems to be a pretty good dude. He did a lot of stuff for the Vegas truck going by. A lot of stuff for Vegas, it's like with kids and stuff, so that always has my respect. And he, I think he'll be missed around the Vegas locker room. And the Vegas locker room was kind of torn anyway. It's like, the thing. I remember when he was benched and then basically sent home, the last couple of games of the season. I remember the wide receiver Adams has said, it's like nobody wants this. So kind of a torn locker room. It's like, so we'll see how that plays for the Raiders in the future. But, a lot of Raiders fans out there. So hopefully everything goes good for the team as they search for the new quarterback of the team here. But the big news, there was big news uh, announced this yesterday. If you can believe this, it's like the Universal monsters are moving to Vegas. That's right, Universal movie studios, home of the original monsters. I'm talking like, Bela Lugosi's Dracula and Boris Karloff's Frankenstein, Lon Chaney's Wolfman, along with the Mummy and the Invisible Man and the Bride of Frankenstein, and on and on and on, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. I mean, these are all the classic horror movies. It's like that set the whole genre moving forward. It's like Universal is going to build a 110,000 square foot experience, is what they're calling it. It's going to be called the Universal Horror Experience, and it's going to be part of Area 15's expansion they're going through. They have about 20 more acres that they can expand on, and that's going to be the major tenant and the major function of that expansion out there, or over there. It's just a couple blocks off the strip. So yeah, it's I'm a huge fan of all those original Universal studio monsters movies and stuff. So that's pretty exciting for me. And I mean, I'm a huge Bela Lugosi fan. Anyway, for Bela Lugosi's Dracula, let me put it that way. And he that was the one that really got the wheels rolling for all the monster movies. That continues to today. So I'm looking forward to it. I think that's going to be an exciting experience. They're not releasing a whole lot of information right now, but it's going to be kind of a combination of live action and special effects and movie screens and all kinds of cool stuff in there. So everybody kind of look out for that now. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen for a while. The Area 15 is saying they're excited about the project. It's probably going to start within the next 6 months. So you're probably looking about 2 years out, unfortunately, for this to happen. But that's still pretty big news for Las Vegas. One of the Universal Studios basically building an attraction here in Las Vegas is pretty exciting. I'm excited anyway. The big kid in me is excited. I got my hotel room and stuff. It's like booked for WonderCon 23. Kind of speaking of along that genre, that comic book pulp culture genre. But I got my hotel room booked for March, and got my tickets for the convention. And I wanted to stay 4 days, but I'll talk about this a little bit later. It's like a little more detail. But I wanted to stay 4 days in Anaheim, but now I'm going to stay 3. And I can tell you, it's like prices of everything in Anaheim is more expensive than Las Vegas. So, even Disneyland, this is considered a busy time for them for when I'm going to be there. Tier 5, which is your top tier tickets, are $179. That's just for one park for 1 day. Crazy. But like I said, I'll talk more about that as it gets a little bit closer to convention time, maybe in a few weeks. And you see here on the strip, it's like just a few people out and about, a couple of joggers past me, but not much else going on here. So I think that's going to do it for this video. I'm Lone Frick. Thank you very much for joining me. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. See you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.